Howdy ho folks, it's me once again, Dick Record, coming to you live from the studio in New York City. I'm about to do another premiere draft in Magic the Gathering, the new Final Fantasy set, but before we get into it, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please like, share, and subscribe, but more importantly, come on over to twitch.tv/DickRecord. Link in the description, where you can catch us stream video games, leather crafting, and other assorted nonsense every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from around 4 to around 8 Eastern Standard Time, but with that out of the way. Looks like we're ready already for pack one. Pick one. What are we getting? Alright, so there's an Aerith, but I'm looking at this Ranger Captain of Eos. Human Ranger Soldier. I think that might be one of the better cards here. However, this does require that you have a fair amount of 1-drops in your deck. And I'm not just talking about like any type of 1-drops. I'm talking about like one mana creatures, like Zach Fair. It is a 2-for-1, and I think it's worth taking. Is it better than Aerith? Aerith is okay in like the life gain deck, but also wants you to have a bunch of legendaries. So I don't know. I don't know if Aerith is good. Like this plays out a lot better if you have a bunch of those, what's it called? And Aerith is also easy to cast. Maybe it is the Aerith over the Ranger Captain. 3 mana 3/3 or 3 mana 2/2 with lifelink. This is hard. This is actually really hard. Evil Reawaken's also pretty good, as is Zach Fair. Zach Fair is the perfect target for Knight of Sandoria. I think it might be the Aerith. Let's take the Aerith. Hey, Adelbert Steiner, pack 1, pick 2. Life gain, synergy, right? Also wants you to have equipment. I would take that over the Choco. Every time I try to play Choco, it doesn't do anything. It's like you need to be playing a Birds deck. You need to have Barts. You need to have a bunch of fatty Chocos. You have to have like 17 Geisel Greens. You need to have the Saga that makes, not the Saga, Side Crust, raise a Chocobo. You have to have all those bird things up for this to work. Otherwise, it's just, it comes out, it's a 3/5, and then you go, I sure do have a 3/5. Dragoon's Wyvern's pretty good. I'm going to take the Steiner here. Galacat's not bad either. I do like Galacat. I think that Adelbert Steiner really plays well in equipment decks, so like red-white or white anything, so long as you have a bunch of White Mage's Staves. So we're going to take the Adelbert Steiner. I wouldn't mind the Galacat Wheeling or the Ilmeg Pixie. Gaius Van Baelsar is also pretty good. Let's take the Steiner. Steiner! It looks like other people agree. We don't like Choco, Seeker of Paradise, because you have to very specifically have Boko. No, wait, Barts and Boko, I think it is. And then like Fat Chocos, and then Geisel Greens. Like, this is its own deck. This is its own deck. Every time I've been like, yo, I could play this, and then like I'll have like 2 birds and it never works out. I'm gonna take the Danithic Capuchin, another 3 mana 2/2, but this one has First Strike, Vigilance, and Lifelink, so we got a lot of Lifelink stuff going on. Restoration Magic might actually work out in this deck. Paladin Arms is probably the next pick that I would choose from this deck, but Danitha also makes your auras and equipment, especially equipment, cost 1 less to cast, and I think that that's fine. I wish it made equips cost less to equip as well. But we're going to take Danitha Capuchin. Delivery Moogle. What is this battle at the Big Bridge? This is Fatal Push. Fatal Push is actually really good. But I think we can take the Delivery Moogle because this gets you an artifact of mana value 2 or less. And now we really, really, really want those rods. That sounds very suspect, and I don't mean it in that way. It also holds equipment pretty well too. So there's that, because it's a flyer, and there's very few flyers in this format. One of the reasons why Dragoon's Wyvern is so good is because it's a flyer, actually. There's very few flyers and even less creatures with reach. I think there's like 20-something creatures with flying in this deck, in this set rather. So I'm going to take the Delivery Moogle. Just a fantastic 4-drop. Let's see. Alright, so is this where we deviate? Or do I just take another white card? In this case, the Weapons Vendor, which does draw us a card and makes our equipment cost only 1 to equip. And I think the answer might be yes. Like, there's a Warrior Sword, which seems okay. I don't know if I want to, like, step into into red just yet. Bless you. My cat sneezed. And it is another 4, which I'm not too thrilled about. The world map could be grabbed by Delivery Moogle, but I think we want, like, better things to be grabbed by the Moogle. There's a Fragments. It's not the best, but I think I'd play it over. I guess Coral Sword's okay. The problem with crystal fragments is it's so hard to flip, but when you do flip it, oh man. But it's only an equipment. That's my other issue with it. It's only an equipment until you have 7 mana, right? Is it wise now to take the ice magic? I think ice magic's really good. Is it better? Crystal fragments is probably even going to wheel. I'm going to take the ice magic because it is 100% like the best card here, period. And there could be arguments for Coral Sword as like a combat trick that you know, passes around pretty easily. There's a Thieves Knife. There's also a Dreams of Laguna. I think Dreams of Laguna is actually better than Thieves Knife. If we were going to take a blue piece of equipment, or a blue card here, I think the Thieves Knife plays better with what we have though, right? Because like, Weapons Vendor makes it equipped for less, Steiner gets bigger, Danitha makes it cost less, and yeah, I think that that's the correct pick. Otherwise, I'd probably take the Balam T-Rexor because this is just a good creature. But let's take the Thieves Knife for now because we're going to try to do equipment things. Here's a good pickup. The Delivery Moogle can pick this out of the deck and put it into our hand. So because it's an artifact creature, there's no other blue cards here. Otherwise, I would take the Crossroads Village. So let's take the first Magitech Infantry. Sage's Newliths is another piece of equipment that the Delivery Moogle can grab, but it's not my first choice. There's the Wyvern. Wyvern going this late means it tells me that blue might be open, so I'm going to take the Wyvern. Wears equipment very well. Blue-white is the artifact deck, so Rook Turret is going to be good in that deck. It also, like, a 4-mana 3/3 that flies, not terrible, and it could loot for things. I don't like any of these cards. I think the best card here is the Call of the Mountain Chocobo, so I'll take that. Scorpion Sentinel is great. It's also another, it grows big late game. It's an early good blocker, and the we're probably not going to play Stolen Uniform. The Delivery Moogle can grab it out of the main board. Oh boy. What are you doing here, Arden? Arden, you jerk. I don't need you now. I need something else that's better than you. Oh man. Alright, so there's an Ash. There's a Dragoon's Wyvern. I think the Dragoon's Wyvern's actually better than the Ash. The G-Door? G-Door. Aristocratic Capital. This is from 6, right? Yeah, it is. We're not going to be milling our opponent out. The Arden is so good. We're nowhere near it. It's such a good card, and we're nowhere near it. I would like the Charlabala to wheel, or the Chocomogue. I'm actually going to take the Dragoon's Wyvern because the Flyers flaps win drafts, right? And it's a good creature. It creates 2 bodies. You know, I don't really like Ash unless we can get a way to give her flying, because she attacks so poorly as a 3/2 with no ETB. I'll take the Dragoon's Wyvern. There's another Steiner. There's a Titus. I think we take the Titus, actually. There's also a Slash of Light, one of white, especially this deck's best removal spells. We already have an Adelbert, and I could see us getting another one. But, or I could see it going around, actually. Swallowed by Leviathan's also not bad. And there's a lot of stuff here, actually, with the Slash of Light, which I think is my second pick here. And then my third pick would probably be the Scorpion Sentinel, just to give my Delivery Moogle another thing to grab out of the deck. But yeah, let's take the Titus for now. We're locking it in, folks. Is this who I think it is? Beginning of the upkeep, end step rather. Exile target creature you control, then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control. Then if it's the first end step, do this again. Is that for us, or do I just want the Gaelic Cat? Who has an ETB? It's creature, right? Exile target creature you control. We don't really have that many creatures that like get ETB effects. I guess we have 2 Dragoon's Wyverns. And the Delivery Moogle. Sure? I've never played with this, but it really wants you to like rebuy ETBs. And then you get it twice. So if you bounce your Dragoon's Wyvern, you get to bounce it again and make a bunch of tokens. Let's take it. I don't know if this is right. Another Thieves Knife. There's a Rook Turret. There's a Paladin's Arms. I feel like... Is it the Thieves Knife that might be better than the Paladin's Arms? The Paladin's Arms makes a bigger creature. I would like, actually, out of all of these, I would like some staves? I'm going to take another Thieves Knife. I think that this is actually a really annoying thing to deal with, especially on a flyer. There's a Minwu. There's also a Fate of the Suncrest. There's a Syncopate. Do I just take the Minwu? When you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on each cleric you control. And I think Aerith is a cleric? Yeah, she is. And he's a 5 mana 3/3. Ugh, with Vigi and lifelink. He seems okay. I almost want to take Fate of the Suncrest, but he's not going to go around. I'm going to take him. He also feeds into our life gain strategy. Now, there is a Sahagin. The question is, what does that mean? What does that mean? Is the Ultros just better? Realistically, I think the Chichurn Merchant might actually just be better. Just for looting effects. And I think I'd rather take the Chichurn because like we're not triggering Ultros like at all. All right, so yeah, let's take the Chichurn. I hope that's how it's pronounced. Quiquern? Quiquern? I'm gonna take the Quiquern Merchant. Noting that I would like some twos like Dreams of Laguna, that's actually great. If Imperial City of Arcades was, you know what? Actually, this is a really good card too. It draws us a card, it's an 0/4 Defender. All right, let's take that. Actually, it draws us a card, but then Dreams does it twice. Now let's take the Imperial. I need the 2 drops too. This is 2 creatures. This is a piece of equipment. This is a 4, and this is a 2. This is a 4 and a 6, and this is a 2. We could use some top end. And I think we could find another Monk's Fist, but I think Retrieve the Esper is just like very good in our deck. This wheeled. So did the land, this tap land. And so did Chocomog. I don't particularly care for Chocomog. I think it's okay. That said, yeah, let's take the Charlayan. Just to make our mana that much better. Scorpion Sentinel wield, as did Swallowed by Leviathan. I'm going to take the Scorpion Sentinel because 1, it's another target for Delivery Moogle. 2, Swallowed by Leviathan might not matter if we're not filling our graveyard. And most of our creatures are equipment. So that's how I'm going to justify this. There's a Snow, whose power is equal to the number of creatures you control, or a world map. I think no, let's take the Snow actually. Right? Yeah, let's take the Snow. It's another 3 though. I'll take this and put it over there. I'll take Girlfriend Ifrit and put it over there. I'll take, wow, this is the end of our second pack. All right, so Dragoon's Lance is huge. There's also a Valkyrie air unit, but I think Dragoon's Lance is just like far and above, way better. There's also a White Mage's Staff, but this actually makes Lady Ashalia Banargan, Ash, Princess of Dalmasca, playable because you give her flight with this. There's also a Valkyrie aerial unit, which I would love, but this is never going to wheel. The Valkyrie aerial unit might wheel. And if that happens, fantastic. There's also a weapons vendor and a White Mage's Staff. I would take the staff over the vendor. But we definitely need some 2s, and we definitely need some 2-drop artifacts for our Delivery Moogle, and I absolutely love Dragoon's Land, so we're going to take that. Syncopate's also here. Syncopate's pretty good. Let's see. There's a Golbez. Oh, wow. Can we splash for Golby? Artifact you control enters Surveil 1. This is the deck for it. At the beginning of your end step, if you control 4 or more artifacts, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Then if you control 8 or more artifacts, each opponent loses life equal to that card's power. There's also a Realm Sketching. I want to take Golbez, actually. Try to see if we can make that work. There's also a Dreams of Laguna. This is a weird card that puts you into Esper. So we're going to want to look for fixing. There's also, we need removal, by the way. Just pointing that out. I'm going to take the Golbez. There's another Delivery Moogle, but if I see removal, which I don't, I would take that over that. And I don't see removal other than Overkill. There's also an Insomnia. Can the Insomnia wheel? We have a lot of 4s. Let me make my mana that much better by taking the Insomnia. Because if we're going to splash for Golbez, we're going to want the Insomnia. Delivery Moogle's fantastic, though. And it might be incorrect to not take it. What's the chance of the Insomnia willing? Screw it, I'm going to take the Delivery Moogle. There's a Grahatia, there's a White Mage's Staff, and there's no removal. Okay. So Grahatia is a great top-end creature. I like it a lot. We have a lot of 2s. We have 1/5. Is it crazy to just take the Grahatia over the White Mage's Staff? Actually, no, because if we have the staff, it makes the Aerith that much better. The Grahatia is so good. But the White Mage's Staff is not going to wheel. That's the thing. Yeah, let's take the staff. What is this? Mizzix's Mastery. I keep like going like, what is this? There's a Crossroads Village. I think we could take that for more fixing. For fixing period, actually. We don't have a second Magitech infantry, which is real bad, actually. But I'm going to take the Crossroads Village. This dork is here. There's a Delivery Moogle. Another Chichurn Merchant. I think we take the Moogle here. Another Flyer. Something that can land cycle. Ha! Look at this dork. Is it like the third one going around? It's so sad. Scorpion Sentinel is fine. Brainstorm, I don't think it's good enough in this format. I mean, there are ways to shuffle with with the swamp cycling cards and whatnot, but I think we just take the 2-drop. Prima Vista, Coral, Rook Turret. Bless you. We have like no interaction. This feels bad. I'm gonna take the Syncopate here. My main concern is just like I have no interaction. I'm gonna take the Realm Sketching. I'm gonna take the Insomnia, which did wheel. I did take the Delivery Moogle. Okay, so the Insomnia wheeled. That's good. My gamble paid off. Or sorry, my Gambit. Gamble bit. We're not playing the Magitech infantry because I didn't see a second one of those go around. Oh. What do we got here? Blitzball. We have a lot of legendaries, so I'm going to take the Blitzball for some fixing. And another Syncopate. Okay. And a Grand Pulse Ochu. Okay. So it looks like our removal suite is Syncopate. And trading. It's Syncopate plus trade. Maybe I should have taken the Slash of Light earlier. Yeah, because trading I think is okay here. Simply because we have so many ways of getting our permanence back with the Golbez. And we can even loot into... I think I'm only playing one of these Rook Turrets. Loot into more things. We have 20 creatures plus another 2. 3, 4, 5. Oh, we have Ice Magic. Okay, so we do have this as interaction as well. And the Syncopate. Realm Sketching, I think we need to keep. Retrieve the Esper is a fine mana sink later. Not a big fan of Chichurn Merchant. I'm going to cut that. Golbez is on the splash, but we have 3 black sources with Insomnia, Crossroads Village, and Swamp. Ishtola Rule. What are you going to do here? You're going to bounce things, and then we're going to regain ETBs. So, Cloudbound Moogle, plus one on a creature. Weapons Vendor. Oh, Weapons Vendor draws us a card. This gets us a card. This doesn't do anything. Squall doesn't do anything. Dragoon's Wyvern gets us a card. Tidus is kind of a tapper. Pseudo removal. Okay. Alright. So I think the question is, what do we cut? Right? Because we have so many cards. I don't think we cut a land. I think we need to be hitting our land drops. We can't touch the Ice Magic or the Syncopates. I think 2 of the cuts are actually Minwu and Ishtola. You're a druid, right? How many clerics do I have? Just the 2, right? Yep. Technically 3 with White Mage's Staff. I don't think that's good enough. Although this is a weird synergy with all these legendaries. How many legendaries does it say? Doesn't say. So I guess if I wanted to see... God damn it. That it's actually it's a lot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 legendaries. and then the Blitzball to draw cards off of a legendary, which I think we have to keep. So I guess it becomes, what are the weaker cards to cut? I think Rook's Turret is fine to keep because it flies and it helps us loot. It's one of the reasons why I felt comfortable cutting the Quickern, however this is pronounced, merchant. Even though it is an artifact that combos well with Titus. I know it's Titus, I hate it too. I think we can cut a... God, Thieves' Knife feels so bad. It feels really bad because it's a 3-mana 2/2 and we already have like a few of those. Plus we can't bounce it with Ishtola Rule to rebuy the ETB of making a token. If this targeted any non-creature, I guess it might be too strong because then you could like use it on White Auracite to then like keep eating their tokens. So yeah, maybe that's not correct. Maybe it was correct to not have it do that. Alright. I think we cut a knife. I think we cut... I like Retrieve the Esper, but it's basically just a 2-for-1. I think we cut Snow. I don't like Snow. I don't think he's good. He's a human rebel monk. Doesn't do anything. He's just an X3. His power is equal to the number of creatures you control. That's aggressive. And I don't think it's good enough aggressive. Let's cut that. Titus is fine. So how many targets do these Mughals have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 targets for the... Yeah, okay, so the delivery Mughals are fine. In fact, part of me wants to remove a Scorpion Sentinel. I'll cut 1. Retrieve the Esper. White Mage's Staff? No, we gotta keep that. Maybe it's the Newliths? All these equipment make our Steiner that much better, and I like a big Steiner. That sounds so wrong, and I'm sorry. But it might be the Newliths, actually, that we cut. Oh. Is it the Titus? I feel like it's not the Titus. Squall here allows us to cast these equipment for less mana, which I think is good. Alright, so let's get rid of... I feels bad. Retrieve the Esper. And... God. A Newlith. And... Where is there okay. I guess... Oh god, it might be the Minwu. Yeah, let's cut the... Yeah, let's cut the Minwu. I'm not the biggest fan of him. 41 cards. Alright. Before we get into round 1 though, if you enjoy me, you enjoy my insights, you enjoy how I screw up, please hit that thumbs up button. More importantly, come on over to twitch.tv/DickRecord. Link in the description where you can catch me streaming video games, leather crafting, and other assorted nonsense every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from around 4 to around 8 Eastern Standard Time. But with that out of the way, here's our first opponent. This hand looks keepable. We have a 2, some 3s, and a 4. We have 2 lands. And if we don't draw a white source, I'm going to play the Crossroads Village for white. Okay. That allows us to turn to Scorpion Sentinel. And we're going to try to, like, basically... Oh. Yeah, let's play the Insomnia. That was lucky, actually. And I think next turn we can... Yep, okay. I think next turn we just play Titus. They might have lightning or thunder. If we draw a land, we can Dragoon's Lance Scorpion Sentinel. Make him huge, right? It looks like they have a removal spell. Oh, wow. I wonder if they had that, like, last... This is very aggressive. I wonder if they had that last turn. And if we don't draw a land, I think we just play the Wyvern. Interesting. I think we still just play the Wyvern. Because it gives us 2 blockers here. Should we need them. The Imperial City of Arcades might be helpful. I'd like to just naturally draw land. Untap target attacking creature. Yep. I'm gonna block like this. And expect them to have something in their hand for this. But I'm gonna take the 1. Never mind. Okay. Lightning Army of 1. Okay. Hit the land. It says first strike. I don't have anything bigger than it, but what we can do is Wall of Omens, because this just blocks her pretty well. And then Dragoon's Lance. She has lifelink. That's so bad for us. But we simply have to, like, attack. You know what I mean? Oh, combat tutorial. Nice. Okay. Alright. Sure. I'm gonna block this. Because if they cast another spell, this would eat the Imperial City of Arcades. Yep. Oh, it would eat the Imperial City of Arcades anyway, because of the, because of that, yeah. Okay, so she has trample. So we can't profitably block her? God, what a beating. Alright, we can't profitably block her. Let's just put more pressure. I don't know. We'll get that out, and then we're gonna get another view battlefield. There's nothing in my graveyard, right? View browser. Search my library. Yeah, let's get the White Mage Staff. Attack for 2. Her having first strike and lifelink and trample is like, that's keyword soup, and that needs to go away. Alright. So the 3-2 down. Yep. It's a 4-3. We're not blocking. Sure. Summon Shiva. Alright. That's interesting that they did that. I want a double spell here, so let's... White Mage's Staff. They have something in their hand. Into... because we could block that. Actually, probably just block that with this. This taps something down. Into... let's play this. Okay. And then I don't think we attack because they draw cards for each tapped creature we have. Yep. That untaps that thing, so yeah, we don't, that feels so bad. That feels so bad. Bong, bong. They definitely, like, draw 2 cards, too, because this has a stun token and this is stuck in Summoner's Sanctum. Let's see. Oh! Okay, so Ishtola is actually not bad here, because I can bounce the Delivery Moogle and rebuy its ETB. If they have a counter spell, this is what they counter. I'm not feeling, like, very hopeful at this, in this match right now. There's a Syncope for 1. Yep. Alright. Then they're gonna draw 2 cards here. No attacks. And my opponent's at 29, by the way. Yep. Listen, if there was ever a way that we got out of this, right? Because that would draw them 1 less card, because we bounce the Moogle, it comes back, it's no longer tapped, right? I can't just take the 5, so I have to block like this. Dong, dong. The other thing. And this is until the beginning of your next turn that your creatures do double damage. Which is insane, actually. Play the turret. Play this. Take action. Draw a card. Pitch a land. And actually, I don't think we attack here. No attacks. Because I think we gotta double block this lightning and hope that they don't have like a combat trick. And if they do, we're just dead. Period. End of sentence. It's the only way we get out of this is to like put a bunch of bodies in front of her. And our opponent is at 34, so that's like bade. They could also draw 3 cards off of the Cheechern Merchant. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 towns in play, so this only costs 3 to sacrifice it to draw 3 cards, which is like pretty good at this point in the game. Sure. Oh. Why did they just not do that? Good game. Like, if you're just holding it, I don't understand why you don't just, like, fireball me. That's so weird. Alright, good game. Here's our next opponent. We're 0-1 going into round 2, with Esper Artifacts? I want to say Esper Artifacts. This is a good amount of lands. I think we can keep this. Perfect. We can now realm sketching something. Alright. Next end turn, we're not gonna cast that. We are gonna get hit by Raubon? Sure, resolve. Pass. Yes, resolve. Pass. Pass. And my turn. Okay. So we play this. I think we do just play the Thieves' Knife to have a blocker. We have a Syncopate, which is available possibly in the future. Crystal Fragments. Okay. That's not great, actually, because they could attack with Raubon. Oh, I thought they didn't know. It's a 3/3, no blocks. This is gonna get a little out of hand. Okay, so play this. Do I have Weapons Vendor here just to make the most out of my mana? I think so. Draw a card. Perfect. No attacks. We can double block Raubon, right? Gunji Glove. Oh boy. Okay. Double strike. Untap it. There's an additional combat phase. I think we realm sketching that, put it on the Thieves' Knife, and attack. Autopay. Targeting equipment I control, target a creature I control. Attack with this. It untaps. There's going to be an additional combat phase. And then we could draw 2, or they could trade their creature. We're only trading a token here. Sure. No attacks. Sure. That's a pretty big... Oh, am I just dead? Oh, I'm just dead. Yeah, good game. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, this deck with no interaction is not doing very well. Review battlefield. Yeah, that was the best thing that I could have done there, too, because, like, what do? I play the 2/3 and it just, like, gets eaten? I guess... I don't know. I guess I played as a 3/4. Here's our next opponent. We're 0-2 into what may be the fastest delete this VOD ever. Ooh, they have the Rydia character. Alright, so let's see. I can keep this. We have a card draw here. Adelbert Steiner is a life gain creature. That's nice. That's it. That's all I got. I wish that Ishtola Rule was not in our opener. Okay. There goes my kitty. And it is incredibly warm. Oh god. Waiting for my opponent to choose to do something. We could turn to Adelbert Steiner, and I think that that's fine. If we don't draw a land, we turn 3 Wall of Omens. But I'd like to draw lands, because we do have a pretty good top end, or pretty high top end. There's the Cloudbound Moogle, which is technically a land. I think, though, I will attempt to draw a land off Imperial City of Arcades first. No, I think that that's incorrect. Opponent's Mardu. Drew a land. Play the Adelbert Steiner. Cornered by black mages. That's not great. Immediately, just like, oh, he's dead. Cool. I'll play this, and I think... God. Alright, so... this is probably the best play here, because it prevents the most amount of damage. There was... I did think about playing Aerith Gainsborough into waiting to double spell with the wall and this thing. Yep, that just gains them a life. Put this in front of that. Hopefully they don't have a bolt. Cool. I will play the tap land, and I will play the Aerith. No attacks here. So the Ash is likely... Oh, God. Alright. Okay. It's likely coming in, yeah, and I'm gonna double block it. And they got something alright. Oh, God, that's a good one, too. Because what they're about to spit out is like a 5/5, essentially, next turn. I could use a Syncopate. Gain the life. Yep. Nope, not a Syncopate. I'm gonna play this. We got a Blitzball. Oh no. Oh god. I'm gonna delete this bot, aren't I? No attacks. I think they just slam down the equipment, and then I cry. I cry every time. Yep. Sure. Take 2. Okay. We play this. Play the Wyvern. No attacks. Oh, this feels so bad. It feels so bad to not have interaction. The previous draft I had so much interaction, and now it's just like, I'm trying to play like 2 ships passing in the night, except they're not passing by me in the night. They're just destroying my creatures. It's okay. It's okay. Oh god, it's so warm too. Oh, okay. They're just gonna put that on that. I guess going for the faster clock might be better. I'm not gonna block this one actually, and the reason why I'm not blocking is because... Why am I not blocking? I'm gonna send in the Squall. And then we can play the Ishtola Rule. And bounce the Dragoon's Wyvern. Actually, I think we bounced the Imperial City of Arcades. I don't think they have good blocks here. Oh, that's right. I could have played this with one less card in my hand. Okay. We don't have to play any more lands, by the way. If that should matter. We're gonna end our turn here. I'm gonna bounce the Imperial City of Arcades like twice. Because that's all we can do, pass. Alright, so we got a delivery Moogle, so that might be good. That might be good. Quirl. Quirl! Sure. I think we're taking another 6. No blocks. Okay, that's enough lands game. Let's see. I'm gonna play this. I'm going to get a land. I'm not a land, an equipment. I think we do block next turn with Dragoon's Wyvern, by the way. Search my library. This equips for 3. If I play a land, yeah, let's play the staff. Because then I can play a land. I know I said I wasn't going to. Then equip it to Squall. Then actually attack profitably with Squall. And hopefully they don't have a removal spell. I just hope that my opponent does not have board wipe here, or in the next few turns, because that would be bad. That would be legitimately awful. Opponent's thinking this one out real thoroughly, which I understand. It's just like, if they're holding on to any reaction, it's just like, what do I do? Should I kill the Ishtola? Or should I kill, you know, like the thing that's gaining them life? Oh yeah, that's right, this becomes a 4/4. Okay. Attack with you and you. We gain a life here. I'm gonna bounce the delivery Moogle twice, because I think that there's 2 things I can get out of the deck: the Dragoon's Lance and the Scorpion Sentinel, which is 2 more cards in my hand. I'm hoping they block with the Curl, because I just don't want them to have access to... Okay. The Curl. We're gonna bounce this. What is causing that chirping, by the way? Is it these chocobos? Library. We'll get a Dragoon's Lance. Opponent's real deep on the tank on this one. They have like something, like you can tell, and it's going to be a huge blowout when it happens. We are getting to do the thing, which is kind of fun, right? Like we're just like, oh yeah, you know, but it might not matter. It might not matter. I think next turn I'm just going to bounce the Imperial City of Arcades twice if we get a next turn. I feel like they have something. I feel like it's Ultima. I feel like our opponent's like slow rolling an Ultima. I do block here. We block with the Dragoon's Wyvern, and the next turn we're going to play the Cloudbound Moogle, bounce it twice to make this a 6/2. Ugh. Actually, maybe we don't even block. Okay. Sure. Okay. I do have to block. Oh. They're playing like they... There's the Ultima. Okay. Our hand is jacked, though. And actually, do I play out this Plains? We have a Syncopate in our hand. We need to prevent them from rebuilding. They're at 18. I think we do play out this and another Plains. Because we need to start, like, pressuring their hand. Zach Fair, sure, that's fine. Pass. My turn? It's like, you know how you kind of feel these things about to happen? I'm going to attack with both. And we're going to play the Cloudbound Moogle. Because, like, what are the chances that they have another one of these things? But yeah, I'm going to swing in with both of these stupid nerds. Dong dong. I am so unsure as to why my opponent's making the decisions that they're making. I am going to play this as a 3/4 flyer. Ambrosia Whiteheart. Okay. I don't know what they were doing there. Fang. They can pay the 4. Okay. Fang. Strange. Alright. Attack with these two. Maybe equip the Scorpion Sentinel. Pass. Yeah, I think we attack with the flyers. Got him to 7. I don't think we need to syncopate yet. Dragoons lands. We're gonna syncopate that for 5, 6. You know what? Cancel for 8. I can't let them have that. Alrighty. We got one. We got one! Ah, here's our next opponent. We're 1 and 2. We got on the board. We're 1 and 2 with Esper. Should I have splashed for that? Oh no. And here's where we mulligan, because this is not keepable. This is better. This is much better. Delivery Moogle gets us a card, so I actually think that we bottom the Realm Sketching. We're on the draw, which is not wonderful for us. Land means that we are... White Mage's Staff, okay. Oh no, I played the wrong card. Okay, never mind. I meant to play the blue source. I'm like not tilted, I have very little faith in this deck. Alright, so opponent's like, do I attack here? No blocks. Titus, I will trade my Steiner for Titus. Play this. Sure. Okay, so we've got this going, so I'm gonna actually play the Dragoon's Wyvern. So we have 2 blockers. Likely they'll tap down the flyer. But if they don't play a piece of equipment, Titus would just trade with the token, and I think that would mean that they wouldn't be able to attack there. Unless they have, what was it, combat tutorial. Sid. Timeless Artificer. Okay. Gain a life. I guess the question now becomes, do I block? Their deck is significantly better than mine. I don't want to take 3. I can't attack with this dork. I can't attack with this, so I guess we're not blocking here. Okay, so we'll play this. We'll play this. I'm gonna get my Dragoon's Lance, and we're gonna swing in the sky. And we're gonna continue to swing in the sky, and we might have to chump with this token. Sure, Imperial City of Arcades. What a good card. I like that card. It's in my deck too. Hit a land. I think they swing in with the 3/2/3 now. Yeah. I think we just take it. I'm gonna chump block the 4/4. If I drew a piece of equipment there... Alright, play this. I knew about that. Play this. Swinging. Do they have Fate of the Suncrest? Because that would suck. Oh, it looks like they're thinking about killing... Okay, no, never mind. Alright, so that trades with that. I was gonna say, like, it looks like they're thinking about killing Aerith somehow. Which is one of those, like, somehow, I guess? I don't know. Type deals. If I hit another land, we can Ishtola Rule next turn, and repeatedly bounce either the Dragoon's Wyvern or the Delivery Moogle for a bunch of card advantage. This Ishtola Rule, much better than I thought it was going to be. If they attack with that, Titus, I think I block it, right? Yeah, sure. I'm okay with that, actually, because Aerith... Yeah, okay. Alright, so we attack with everything. Yep. Eject. Okay, strange. I'm gonna bounce the Dragoon's Wyvern. I feel twice. No, let's bounce the Moogle and the Wyvern. Yep. It basically gives my board the Vigilance. Search my library. I think... You battlefield. I think we want the White Mage's Staff, actually. We can block the Sid again with the 1/1. If we draw a land, I think we just play out everything. They're playing white, though, so what are the chances that they also just have Ultima? Right? There's a Cloudbound Moogle. Sure. I think that's a mistake. Okay, was this equipped for 3? I could just bounce everything, which means maybe we just... Yeah, we bounce this, get a bunch more cards in our hand. So let's just play out the... Let's play out the White Mage's Staff. I don't really want to block that. Or get blocked by that. No attacks here. Okay. Yeah. Alright, they were just like, I'm through with this. I can't. And that's great for me, actually. It looks like they also just didn't have... They did! They have 2... Okay, leave match. Ah, here's our next opponent. We're 2-2. We're 1 win away from not getting absolutely dumpstered here. I'd like to go even at the very least with Esper, whatever this is. There's the Golbez. I haven't seen him all game. We're going second rather. I'm gonna play the Steiner first, and then play the Staff. Quirrell. Stuck in Summoner Sanctum. Okay, that sucks for me, I guess. Not great that I drew that. Let's play this thing, the Scorpion Sentinel. Of course, we do have a way around Stuck in Summoner Sanctum. Combat Tutor Isle, sure. We can 100% block here. Yep. Okay, so play this. Do I just play the Rook turret? I feel like we do. Rather than double spelling here, because like if I do this, yeah, no attacks. We do want to hit like a bunch of lands though. Ah, this thing. Okay. Wyvern. Play this. I think I actually do pitch the Wyvern. Take action. Because we want to hit a black source, right? Draw a card. And I think we can pitch... God, one of these. I'll swing. Yep. They don't know about our Golbez. Although that was our fourth... That was our fourth, what's it called in our deck? Ah, Blitzball. Blitzball. I love Blitzball. Equip this to that. Attack with this. Gain a life. We trading? We are. That actually feels pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Dragoon's Wyvern, sure. Okay, so if I play Golbez, target creature from your graveyard to your hand. Then if you control 8, draw cards equal to that card's power. So... Wait. No. Each opponent loses life equal to that card's power. I misread that. Whoopsie. Let's play this. And then I'm gonna put the let's see, the lance on this wiener. And then I'm gonna send in the wiener. Okay. So no attacks, but we return a card from our graveyard to our hand. And Golbez, doing Golbez things, getting us some card advantage. Advantage de la cards. Opponent's also on Esper! Uh-oh. Sure. Take it too. Yep. Ultima. Alright. Alright. I think we weapons vendor here. They have a blue spell. I think it's Syncopate. I think they have Syncopate. Next turn we're gonna play the Thieves' Knife. Or are we? No, let's play the Thieves' Knife. They can Syncopate this. Sure. Autopick. Creature I control. If they have removal, I think this is the time. Ice magic. Okay. I will put that back on top of my deck. Because I think that that actually belongs on top of my deck. Or rather, I think I'd like to draw that. Opponent's playing the Dion sleeves, which leads me to believe... Ooh. They just snap took that. Would like to draw a land. I don't think you syncopate. Do they not understand how syncopate works? Oh, opponent, I'm so sorry. They had the mana too. Opponent. I don't even need to equip decline. They're both like real... Okay. Sure. Let's see. If I play this... I think we play this because we can play around another syncopate. They don't have it. Never mind. Search my view battlefield. Is it in the graveyard? There's plenty in the graveyard. I'm gonna get the Dragoon's Lance out of my graveyard. Yeah, because Ultima doesn't exile, it just, destroys. Crystal's chosen. Doesn't mean anything here. Let's see. I'm gonna play this. Go next. Auto pay. Target equipment I control. A creature I control. Attack with these two. Draw a card. Alright, so we bounce this. Draw a card. And then we, I want to say bounce this again. To just draw another card. But I'd rather re-ETB this. Search my graveyard. Get a white mage's staff. There we go. Pulled it off. Went 3 for 3. Oh, I'm sorry. We got our third victory. Not even 3 for 3. Oh, we're doing it, folks. All right, here's our next opponent. We're 3-2 with Esper artifacts. I'm feeling a little more confident now that we've actually won matches. This is keepable. Third land gets us either Dragoon's Wyvern or Aerith Gainsborough. Aerith? You guys say Aerith? I used to say Eris. I used to say Eris. I don't know when it became Aerith. It was weird. It's weird to think about that like that. White Mage's Staff. Okay. I could bounce this, but I don't know if that's correct. I think we just play that. Because they're going to attack us, and I don't think we block. Opponent's 4 colors, no blocks. And I think we just play the Aerith? Aerith? Maybe not. Okay, so opponent's leaving up mana for something. Dragoon's Wyvern. Oh, they're just not doing anything. Okay, that's incredibly odd, I will say. Sure, we're not blocking. Summon Primal Garuda. That's Garud. Okay. Play a land. We don't attack with this. I think we just Delivery Moogle here. Search my library. We're close to getting these out as 4/4s. I just get the White Mage's Staff. No attacks here. This is going to jump that, which is fine, making it a 3/2. I will trade this for that. Next turn we can cast the staff or leave up Ice Magique. Sure. I wonder what they're splashing red for. Like, it's so strange to have red. You know? It's like, why do you have red? Oh, it's Ultimacia. Okay, when she enters or attacks, that's a big problem. I think if they jump her, I'm going to... Okay. We block this, and I don't think we block with the... yeah, we don't block with the delivery removal. I think we just take the 3 here. I don't mind blocking like this. Sure. Okay. Play another land. And I think we just attack with our delivery Moogle. End our turn there. And they're going to jump her. And so when they attack with her, I'm going to Ice Magic her to the top of their deck. Resolve. Swamp cycling the Marlborough, sure. Oh, that would have been the best time to actually just, sure, attack. Auto-pay. That would have been the best time to bounce her to the top of their deck during the swamp cycle. I'm so stupid. Because they've already activated the ability, so it goes some way. Phantom Train. That can activate, so they can actually sacrifice this rod to make this attack. So what we're just going to do, play a delivery Moogle, number 2. Get some more, let's see. What's my deck look like? It's 2 Scorpion Sentinels and then view battlefield. Nothing in my yard, so view browser, search my library. Grab a Scorpion Sentinel. Play the staff. Attack with the flyer. Where'd their Ultimacia go? Is it in their hand? They're like on some nonsense. Yeah, sure. I'll take 5. No blocks. I don't think it matters. Play this. We're not re-equipping the staff, right? That can't attack. Play this. Eject. Okay. Equip this to a Moogle. This is getting interesting, I'll say that. If they could play... There is a way that they beat me out of nowhere, and it's like they play 2 pieces of equipment, like the Newliths, 2 of those, and then sacrifice everything to the Phantom Train. That's how they beat me immediately out of nowhere. If I get to untap, though, I get to put the Dragoon's Lance on Aerith and gain 4/5 life. And she gets huger. I can't really block this thing, but we do get to play the Scorpion Sentinel as well. Okay, they're digging for something specific. It ain't the Black Mage's Rod. Black Mage's Rod could have brought them close to it, though. Okay, that's a 4/4. Are they sacrificing that to attack Oh, that's a mistake. No blocks. I got it too. I don't care. They saw it. They didn't even know about the weapons vendor that was going to let me equip for free. Not for free, but for 1, right? So we play this for 4 mana. We equip for 1, put this on her, attack with everything, because they can't really block. But that, oh, they're just dead on board, leave match. I guess that was just them going like, Woo! Here's our next opponent. Somehow we're pulling this off. We are 4-2. After going 0-2, we got 4 in a row. Perfect, actually, just great. I'm gonna keep this. We haven't been on the play yet, and that's a Magitech Infantry. Cool. Do I just play Steiner first and then Titus? I think that's the play, right? Judge, Magister Gabron. Okay, I'll play this. Actually, because this just blocks. Yep, it'll land. So the next turn we play Titus, and then the turn after that it's Staff Sentinel? Sure. I'll block the 1/1, because I can't block the 2/2. It's got Menache. Yep, that's all that they're doing. Cool. These cards are like almost impossible to read too. Titus? Titus. His name is Titus. He's tedious. And then we have the lands to go 1/2. They're like, we can't let you have that. Yep. Alright. Alright, 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 alright. Alright, alright, alright. This. We can actually double block the Judge Magister. So... But they 100% had to kill that. Like, it's like, oh, you're just gonna, sure. I think next turn, especially if we draw a land, I think we can like leave up, flip a coin. Okay. Of course they won. I was watching a Paul Cheon video where all of his opponents just kept winning the flips. And it was like, could you stop? Could you just stop? Yeah, see? Alright, so play this. I'm gonna play this Steiner. Because it's a 3/2. Because of the equipment. And we're not going to attack. And if they tap out for something, we get to syncopate for 1. Like, just do the thing. Sick. Okay. Another creature artifact you control dies. Yep. That's bad for me. Whew. That's real bad for me. Okay. Ah, dang it. Ah, dang it. Alright, so. Block that. And I could block another one of these. That makes this a 4/4. Unfortunately. Yep. Okay, another land. Do I just play this and equip this onto him and then attack with him? I feel like we do. Okay. No adding to my board right now, because we can block these pretty well. And if they cast anything that costs 5 mana, we can syncopate it for 2. Or 4 mana for 2. I can't block the Judge Magister. Unfortunately. I think we just take the 8. Because we're going to attack with these 2. I mean, we're going to attack with this one. Yep. Please tap out for a big spell. Sephiroth's Intervention. Fate of the Suncrist. Oh, they could pay the 2. Ugh. Yeah, they could pay the 2. Alright, resolve. That's a shame. Alright, so... Play... Blitzball. This is not looking good though, folks. I think we need the bodies. No attacks here. Do we just quad block the Sid? I feel like that's so bad. I feel like it's real bad, actually. But I think they swing out here. Yep. Take 7? Ugh. It's like real bad. It's real bad if they have anything. Of course. Of course they get it. When I flip coins in this game, last week's midweek magic, there was a bunch of, what's it called? Oh god, Gaelic Hat. Ooh. And that's a 3/3. Okay. It's another Syncopate. Alright, so we play this. And block here. Block here. Double block. And we still take 2 and die? That's real bad for us, right? Next. I think we're just dead. Like, I'm like 90% sure we're just dead. Judge Magister Gabrant doesn't look like much as a 2-mana 2/2 with Menace. But the extra text of, oh, did one of my creatures die? I'm huger now. Yep. Block here. Actually, wait. Wait. Block this. Take 3 in the air and die. Yeah, no, I have to block like this, and then I have to put this in front of one of these. And then take 2. I needed a Ice Magic like way earlier. And unfortunately, we never got one. Alright, so that's somewhat bigger. Somewhat. Eject. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2. Auto pay. But yeah, good game. I'll concede. Because they have the 3. They were playing around my Syncopates too. Which is the smart thing to do. But also. Woo! Yeah. They got a lot of their, I want to say, much better stuff, and they also killed my Tidus immediately. Again, I hate calling him Tidus, but that was the correct thing to do. Leave match. And we had no real way of dealing with the wrecking ball that was Judge Magister Gabrant. Now, that being said, holy crap, this deck was trash. I didn't feel confident in it at all. And yet, you know what it was? It wasn't aggressive enough. It was a weird controlling deck. And that might have been the issue. We also didn't have enough interaction with only 1 copy of Ice Magic and 2 Syncopates. I think we needed like a Stuck in Summoner Sanctum or 2. Maybe a Sleep Magic would have been nice. And possibly even a, what is that thing called? White Auracite. Realm Sketching sometimes is good, right? Sometimes you just copy your opponent's Auracite. And Y'shtola Rule, every game that we took, right? Every game that we took, I think it had a lot to do with just Y'shtola Rule going, yeah, I'm going to keep bouncing your delivery Moogle, and you're going to keep drawing, you're going to get your Dragoon's Lance, your Mage's Staff, your Scorpion Sentinels, right? You just put a bunch of cards in your hand. I feel like we needed more targets for the 2 delivery Moogles that we did have, but whatever, it's fine. Also having 2 cards that when they ETB draw you a card felt really good as well, right? Between the Wall of Omens, Imperial City of Arcades, and where is it? Weapons Vendor. So this card, Y'shtola Rule, I was unsure of it at the beginning. Yes, this is actually pretty good. I don't think it comboed with Golbez. I don't think it did. I feel like it should. Beginning of end step. There's an additional end step after this step. It should, right? Maybe I don't think I had them out at the same time. But those 2 are like magical Christmas land cards, right? And getting any card off of Golbez feels pretty good, actually. Like, it made it so that every time our opponent was like, I'm gonna Ultima the board, it also, they Ultimate, but they saw that I had like 3 actual cards in my hand. Between this and between Y'shtola bouncing the delivery Moogles. We pulled off a bunch of matches that I don't think we should have won. And then, you know, like all this card advantage just made our opponent scoop, which was great, actually. Love Delivery Moogle so much. Weapons Vendor is a fine addition, right? Especially when you have so many pieces of equipment. One Thieves Knife, I think, was correct. Yeah, I think the one of Thieves Knife was correct. Was Retrieve the Esper gonna feel good at any point? I don't know. Maybe if we had an Ice Flan, then I could have cut a land, and then I could have played the Flan, and then we have to cut another card for Retrieve the Esper. I don't know. Anyway, if you enjoyed that, if you enjoyed me, please like, share, and subscribe. But more importantly, come on over to twitch.tv/record. Link in the description, where you can catch me shooting video games, leather crafting, and other assorted nonsense every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from around 4 to around 8 Eastern Standard Time. Hit that thumbs up button. Tell your friends that you enjoy staring at dick for hours at a time. And tell your mom I said hi. And have a lovely rest of your day. Have a good evening, folks.